There are prospects in each and every draft class who make late pushes and start to put themselves in conversations to be taken a bit higher than many people initially thought. There are multiple players who have been doing that over the last few months, and one of them is the topic of today's video, and that is Texas Tech star safety Dadrion Taylor-Demerson, who I will be referencing as DTD in this video. He is a player who's a bit undersized, but he flies all over the field and is looked at as one of the most intriguing sleeper safeties in the draft class. But hey guys, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment and let me know which players you guys would like to see me talk about in the next video, and without further ado, let's get into it. DTD has flown under the radar for the Red Raiders defense, and he's actually been a very productive player over the last couple of seasons. In 2022, DTD had 73 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions, and 5 pass deflections. His 2023 season was nearly identical in terms of production. He had 72 total tackles, a sack, 4 interceptions, and 7 pass deflections. Many people saw him as a late round pick, but fortunately for him, he had a very good showing at both the Shrine Bowl and the NFL Draft Combine, and he has really started to push his draft stock up, and he's one of the more intriguing safeties in the draft class in my opinion. My favorite thing about DTD is his elite ball skills. Whether he is lined up in man, whether he's lined up in zone, he seems to always have an uncanny ability to find the football. He is super fast, and he closes very quickly on the ball. What he lacks in size, he makes up for in terms of his speed and his quickness. He ran a 4.41 40-yard dash, and he flies all over the field trying to make a play on the football, and the numbers back it up. 7 pass deflections in 2023 was very solid, and I absolutely love how active he is to find the football. Demerson also offers some very solid defensive versatility. He can play in the nickel, he can play as a roaming free safety, and he offers a lot of versatility in terms of the different defensive alignments that he can play in. He's been productive nearly everywhere he's played. He has really great instincts and can play in both man-to-man coverage and in zone. I think he thrives as a man player. He's highly instinctual, and he has great anticipation on routes, and he mirrors wide receivers extremely well, and I really love to see that from him. In zone coverage, Demerson does have the tendency to get his eyes caught in the backfield. This has allowed some big plays to get over the top of him at the collegiate level. While he has the recovery speed to put himself back into the play, it is something that I think needs to improve, is his play recognition in zone coverage and to not get caught staring. We talked about it a bit earlier, but DTD does not have the greatest size in the world. He is 5'10", 197 pounds, and he is a bit smaller than you would like to see. He is a super athlete though, who is explosive and quick, and he can make plays all over. His size may be a concern for some teams, and it could push him down boards, but it's not something I'm really concerned about. I think he can play fine at this size, and I don't think it's going to be an issue for him. An area that I do think could be an issue for DTD is his play strength. He is not a super physical player, and when it comes to tackling, he had some issues from time to time, because he would take poor angles, and he just didn't have the necessary play strength to wrap up and finish the tackle. I would like to see him improve in that area just a little bit, and if he can do that, I think he could be a top 5 safety in the draft class to me. DTD is a guy that I really like. His small frame is something that may cause teams to look away, but he flies all over the field, has great ball skills, is versatile, and he's a really good athlete. He is my number 8 safety in the 2024 NFL Draft. He has a lot of the tools that I really love to see. I think he may be a very impactful starter at the next level. He is my number 92 overall player in the class. In terms of a scheme fit, Demerson is a very versatile defensive back and can play in a lot of different schemes. I could see him playing in the nickel, or as a roaming free safety, which is where I would like to see him play. I like him as a free safety that can sit back, react to plays, watch the play unravel before him, and then he can close quickly to the football. That is where I think he is going to be at his best at the next level. My player comparison for DTD is New Orleans Saints safety Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, it's a lofty one, but neither of them are the biggest players in the world, but they both have a nose for the football. The Honey Badger has been one of the best safeties in the NFL since he came into the league nearly a decade ago, and he is still at the top of his game. I think Demerson has that type of potential if he gets into the right spot. He's got great ball skills, a nose for the football, and they both have very similar versatility. DTD is a ball hawk. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time, and it's always there to make a play on the football. I am a big fan of him, and ultimately, I believe that Dadrion Taylor-Demerson will be a third-round pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.